Folks, welcome to Sports Focus. I am your host, John McNeil. With me, we have the talking Jeffrey McIntosh and Kevin Civils. What are you guys laughing about?
We'll tell you after we finish taping.
Is it dirty?
Yeah, sort of dirty.
Sort of.
Locker room talk.
Yeah. Hey, you got the man elected, so I'm going there too.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey!
One more time.
Set him up, I knock him down.
There you go. We go out to knock something down real nice. Now, we're going to talk about one of the games of the 2016-17 season, them Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Wow.
That was a game.
That was a hell of a game.
People sweating.
Of course, eating.
I sure was. Yeah. Sleeping, falling asleep.
Eating, boy. After, man, that was a hell of a game.
Somebody got accused of holding on to some beer. I don't know why.
I have no idea what was up with that. But
Angry Orchard.
Yeah, Angry Orchard. Let's talk about this game and the ramifications of this game. Let's start with Pittsburgh. Doubt now. 4 in a row. They heading into Cleveland. You would think that they would beat Cleveland, but who knows now? I mean, I feel like Pittsburgh left everything on the field. I felt they left everything on the field because this game was the best game they've played since week 1, actually, against Washington.
Yeah.
And they was at home. Big Ben, he's back. He's healthy. You know, they just lost a tough one to Baltimore, and now they come home, and this is a game they had to get, and they still lost. Yep. Now you got players, Big Ben and Le'Veon Bell, they're talking about, you know, they're undisciplined, which could have been pointing to the coach. Now you got to be looking at the coach, like what's going on.
The thing is about those, when you gave up those kept going for two. I understand that even if they would have just kicked field goals, the score would have been like 35-34. We still would have won by 1. But on that last drive, it changes the defense and the Cowboys way of thinking, because if we would have had to go down the field, we wasn't thinking field goal. We had to think touchdown, which changed the whole dynamic of the game. So those 2 points came back to haunt them.
Yeah. 6 2-point conversions tried, 0 on a conversion.
How many Pittsburgh they went for? How many?
They went for 4.
4. Dallas went for 2.
Points.
It's just that Dallas went after, when they want to make it the
7 points. Yeah.
The 4 points.
Yeah.
So I don't know, Pittsburgh, they got this little 2-point love fest going on. And the ratings showed that people love this game. Because, you know, Dallas, Pittsburgh, 2 of the best fan bases in America.
True.
So, you know, they was all watching in all corners of this country.
Right.
So that was a hell of a game. And another game that was exciting and went to the last play, Seattle and the Patriots.
Patriot cheats.
The Patriot cheats and the seat cheats.
Yeah, but the Patriots.
I get it. I think the Cowboy-Steeler game was more exciting because they had bigger plays.
Right.
But this one was good because you had this was a Super Bowl rematch. These are 2 Super Bowl winning teams, actually. So I mean,
that head-to-head battle.
Head-to-head battle, and the Seahawks came out on top.
Yeah, but
they did. Any day the Cowboys win and the Steelers and the Patriots lose and the 49ers, I'm good. Excellent.
And also the ratings reflected this particular game, the Seahawks and the Patriots, because this was the highest rated Sunday night football game in years.
Oh.
A lot of people, the media has suggested that this election that we was having caused a lot of fans not to watch TV or watch the games because they was fixated on this election. But now that it's over, now
the Raiders are
Raiders through the roof.
Oh, yeah.
Good game. Now,
Tony Romo.
Now
I can't say what I want to say.
It looks like it's official. Not bad for this. You know, give Tony his props. You know, he was an undrafted.
Is he stepping down?
he's finally admitting that Dak is the starter and he'll do whatever he needs to do. He said he don't want to be a distraction.
Right.
So
that's exactly what he said.
You go ahead, you do it. I'll just do whatever I need to do to help the team.
Oh, so he
said,
just
right,
won that ring.
Right. He said he didn't want any controversy.
Okay.
He said because he heard all the talk that was going on beforehand,
Which was sort of kept it going by Jerry.
Right.
By Jerry Jones. He kept this whole...
Kept it spinning?
Yeah, he kept it spinning.
But you notice one thing, and I don't think people pay attention. You notice in the first half, he doesn't have on a headset. And it seems like in those tough games, Dak struggles. But when he puts on that headset and start talking, that dude just picks up and just goes.
Well, Tony, whatever, how your fans want to say about it, Dak needs Tony.
Yes.
Yeah. Even though Tony started out rough, and he came into the quarterback that he is now, and you got to give him, his props. I mean, this was an undrafted kid, Eastern Illinois. Yeah. Now he's paid. He's probably the richest undrafted player ever.
Well, likely. And the worst thing, and the biggest thing about that is Dak is succeeding because of what they had to get to protect him.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Tony Romo is the reason why the Cowboys are where they are right now. And he should be given that because he took the beating. He went through this Jerry Jones phase because he loved him some Tony Romo. He didn't want. What did he say? Well, we got Tony Romo. We don't need the offensive line. We don't need nothing.
That took me out.
You see what I'm saying? What team operates like that?
I was done. He said, "When the quarterback like Tony Romo, we don't need to worry about the offensive line."
And this is when Romo was a little shiftier. Yeah. He could move around. So the defense is coming. Hey, now look, the beatings that he's taking.
Yes.
All these injuries.
I thought I was joking when I said he got that contract because of hazard pay. That's why he got paid for all the years of abuse.
And I know it must be hard for Jerry to be like.
But the question I have for y'all is what they're going to do with Tony next year.
The biggest thing is they're going to need Tony as he goes down the stretch. Because like I always say, December and January football is way different than the beginning of the year and as you get into the middle.
I feel like Dak at some point during this season, don't know the regular season, the playoffs, I feel like they are going to need Tony Romo to come in. Don't know how.
Yeah.
That's just my gut feeling. Okay. At some point.
My only fear is if you try to wait too late when something is on the line and he has to work off the rust as he's going, it's not going to be good.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I feel like Romo has that magic, and if it's meant to be for this season, it'll be. So I'm going to leave it at that. We're going to talk about the NFC East as a whole. What's going on?
Everybody above 500.
Everybody won in Week 10. Everybody's above 500.
And they say if the playoffs started today, 3 of those teams.
Who will be on the outs? The
Eagles.
Your Eagles.
Yeah, my Eagles.
They'll be on the outs.
Only one.
Hey, I think that's a good thing compared to years past. This division has been called the NFC East.
Oh yeah.
So now they're right up there with the AFC West because the AFC West is kicking butt right now.
But the biggest thing is they got back to doing where the Cowboys got back to the traditional NFC East type football. Ground the ball on the ground and smash it in your face.
Beat 'em up.
The Eagles are coming around to it because Sproles and Matthews are really getting it done.
I think the Eagles take as far as they fall back because they need to get their
wide receiver.
They got their quarterback. Mm-hmm. They need to build around him now.
Yeah,
they need to get that line. They need to get a running back. They need to get the receivers.
Yeah.
And I think Carson Wentz is the real deal. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna say that. I like him. And I think strong kid.
I think he's finally catching up to the speed of the NFL game. Because remember I told you it's gonna take him a while to catch up to the speed.
Yeah.
Because it's way different on Division 2 than Division 1 into the NFL.
So as a whole, I like how this the division is going.
This is gonna be a very shoot 'em up.
These two,
the Bopsy twins,
Dak and Zeke. Zeke and Dak. Who's more valuable to this team, to this Cowboy team?
Zeke, although we had this debate back and forth about the running backs, most of the running backs can run behind that line.
Yeah.
But Zeke is more valuable.
Yeah. What do you think?
You know what? I take that back.
I think Dak.
He taking it back.
I think Dak more.
Dak is because we see what happened without a passing game.
Yeah.
With that running game.
Null and void.
I had to think about that.
Running back.
That's right.
Dak is more valuable than Zeke because Dak can also maneuver out the pocket. And the other quarterback I had for the other 2 years, last year,
No good.
they couldn't move. They were dead. And that mean that they would have lined up on the line and just went after Elliott all
That's
day.
what they. But hey, McFadden got 10 starts, over 1,000 yards with the quarterback that didn't throw.
Yeah.
So,
But it's funny, McFadden just got 1,000. McFadden, he just barely got 1,000.
Yeah.
This young man is over 1,000 with what?
but he didn't start the 6 games.
I know.
He started, how many games he started?
He only started in the
started
last 10, and I
10?
think that the first one, they switched back and forth, and then he took it the rest of the way.
So 9 games?
Yeah, just roughly.
9 games. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I would. That's a tough one. Yeah. I would have to go with the quarterback because Zeke is he's a luxury item. I mean, he's amazing, but I have to go with the quarterback on that.
Yeah.
NFL Week 11. We got some okay games this week.
I'm not happy we seeing Steve Smith Sr.
Yeah, not happy about that. But let's start off with the Monday Nighter, which is in Mexico City. Monday Night Football in Mexico City. Houston and the Raiders.
I'm going Oakland.
You going Oakland?
I'm going Oakland because without
Oakland.
J.J. Watt.
Yeah. I like Oakland.
I'm going Oakland because Oakland got an offense that, like I said,
they got an offensive line too.
Yeah.
Me and you had a discussion earlier today. You said that Elliott should be the MVP. I said only person I feel will be close to him is Carr.
They'll give it to Dak.
Yeah. I like Oakland Monday night. But I won't be surprised if Houston pulls something out their butt. But I like Oakland. The Packers
of Green Bay.
And the Packers of Green Bay and the Deadskins, Foreskins. A Sunday night affair.
I think the Packers gonna pull this out. They have to.
You think the Packers gonna pull it out?
Yes.
Against the Redskins?
Yes.
They're gonna get mad because they got beat by Tennessee like that.
Yes.
I think so. But you know what? The Redskins are actually playing very good football.
But the one thing
and I hate to say it, but you know me, I would never pick the Redskins.
But you know one thing that bothers me about the Redskins is who's your starting running back?
They going with Rob Kelly.
Yeah, that's
and
why
he
they
actually did pretty good.
That's why they put Homeboy on the inactive list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who I'm going to take in this game?
I'm taking Green Bay.
Get that out of here. It's definitely not Green Bay. And I hate to do it. I'm taking the Redskins on this one. The Eagles at the Seahawks.
This is going to be a battle defense.
This is going to be an interesting one.
But it's a battle. But Seattle defense is better than ours.
Without Bennett.
Yeah.
I take Seattle.
I like the Seahawks for the standings, and for my team, I would love if the Eagles would won, and I hate another NFC East team, but just because Seahawks only got 2 losses and they got that tie, create some separation because they already got a 3-game lead on the Eagles and 2-game lead on everybody else. So, but I think the Seahawks will pull it out.
I think the Seahawks gonna pull it out.
How about them Baltimore Ravens at the Dallas Cowboys? Here's a little tip for all you fans out there that the Dallas Cowboys have never beaten the Baltimore Ravens.
Never.
So,
never.
If they want to keep this streak
Jason
going,
Garrett was the crazy
which they haven't won 8 in a row since the 77 season. Mm-hmm. So, this is a 1 o'clock game. It might be on Channel 3. I hope not, because they suck on that channel.
I just don't like to see Steve Smith sing, especially with that secondary that we have.
I don't like Steve Smith.
That's the only
and Wallace, and
Mike Wallace, Speedy Wallace. Joe Flacco can throw the ball very far without.
But you know what? If we keep the ball on the ground, we got it all day long.
I like them Cowboys.
I'm gonna take my Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yeah, I like the Cowboys on that one. And folks, that's all the time we have for you. Thank you, Mr. McIntosh and Mr. Civils.